We all love America's national parks, but what you think you know about them is probably only half right. From claims that Yellowstone is about to explode to the belief that these landscapes are untouched wilderness. Today we're breaking down the biggest myths people still believe about America's national parks, and the truth behind them may surprise you. Let's get into it. Myth 1: Yellowstone is a ticking supervolcano, ready to erupt any day. Yellowstone is powerful, but it's not about to destroy the continent. The probability of a catastrophic caldera-forming eruption is extremely low, roughly 1 in 730,000 per year, based on long-term geological patterns. Scientists monitor every detail, from earthquakes to ground swelling, and nothing indicates an imminent eruption. The real danger for visitors comes from thermal features, not a doomsday explosion. Myth 2: Native Americans avoided national park areas because they were untouched wilderness. This belief couldn't be more inaccurate. Indigenous peoples lived in, traveled through, and shaped these landscapes for thousands of years. Yellowstone alone contains more than 2,000 documented archaeological sites. These places were cultural landscapes long before the creation of the national park system. Indigenous knowledge and land management practices had a profound impact on these environments. Myth 3: Bison are tame, slow, and safe to approach for photos. Bison are not friendly cows. They are wild animals that can run faster than you and weigh up to 2,000 pounds. Every year, people get gored simply because they walk too close. Rangers remind visitors to stay at least 25 yards away. Bison look calm, but they can switch from peaceful to charging in seconds. Respecting distance is not optional. Myth 4: National parks are free for everyone all the time. Most national parks charge entrance fees, and for a good reason. About 80% of the money stays inside the park where it's collected. It pays for trail repairs, clean restrooms, safety programs, and essential maintenance. The parks belong to the public, but taking care of them costs real money. Myth 5: Once a park is protected, nothing can damage it anymore. Protection doesn't mean invincibility. National parks face erosion, vandalism, overcrowding, aging infrastructure, and environmental changes. The National Park Service has a massive maintenance backlog costing tens of billions of dollars. Trails break down, buildings deteriorate, and ecosystems shift. A park designation doesn't freeze nature in perfection. It requires constant stewardship. Myth 6: Morning Glory Pool lost its famous blue color naturally. The truth is far less magical. For decades, tourists threw coins, trash, and rocks into the pool. These objects clogged parts of the hydrothermal vent, changing the water temperature and affecting the bacteria that produce the pool's vibrant colors. Human activity altered one of Yellowstone's most iconic features. Myth 7: National parks are only about hiking and camping. Hiking and camping are only the beginning. Parks protect caves, coral reefs, historic ruins, battlefields, fossil beds, and some of the darkest night skies in the world. They offer ranger talks, scientific research sites, wildlife education, and countless cultural experiences. There's far more to explore than trails. Myth 8: All public lands are basically the same as national parks. This is misleading. National parks are one category of public land. National forests, BLM lands, wildlife refuges, and state parks follow completely different rules. National parks emphasize preservation above everything else, while other lands allow timber harvesting, grazing, hunting, or mineral use. Public land is not a single system, it's multiple agencies with different missions. Myth 9: National parks are open the same way legally. National parks remain established year-round, but access changes dramatically by season. Roads close in winter, services shut down, and entire areas become unreachable. Yellowstone, for example, closes most roads to normal vehicles during winter. Always check seasonal conditions before visiting, because open doesn't mean accessible. Myth 10: Wildlife in national parks is predictable and safe. Animals in national parks behave according to instinct, not human expectations. They are not trained, they are not controlled, and they don't follow a script. Most wildlife injuries happen when visitors approach too closely or feed animals. Respecting distance, especially from predators or large mammals, is essential. Myth 11. National parks have plenty of funding and never struggle financially. This idea is far from the truth. The National Park Service deals with a major funding shortage, including a massive deferred maintenance backlog. Popularity has increased, but the budget hasn't kept up. The result is closed facilities, delayed repairs, and limited staffing in many parks. Preservation requires resources, and resources are limited. Myth 12. Yellowstone is the biggest national park in America. Yellowstone is huge and historically important, but it is not the biggest park in the United States. Several other units, especially in Alaska, are significantly larger in area. Being the first doesn't make it the largest. Park size varies depending on whether you count land area, marine area, or combined protected zones. Myth 13. Once a park is created, nothing controversial can happen inside it. History proves otherwise. A major example is the Hetchy Hetchy controversy in Yosemite. The decision to dam a valley inside a national park caused a nationwide debate and divided park status didn't stop the conflict, and the debate shaped modern environmental policy. Parks are not immune to political pressure. Myth 14. National parks are only for fit and experienced outdoor people. Parks are for everyone. Many offer accessible boardwalks, paved overlooks, audio tours, educational programs, and adaptive recreation options. You don't need to be an extreme hiker to enjoy the parks. Families, seniors, and beginners can have incredible experiences without strenuous activity. Myth 15. A few careless visitors can't really harm a huge national park. Small actions add up. One person tossing a coin, one person feeding a squirrel, or one person walking off trail might seem harmless, but repeated thousands of times, these behaviors cause real damage. Morning Glory Pool's color change is a perfect example. Stewardship matters because millions of small actions shape the future of these parks. Myth 16. Deaths in national parks are extremely rare, so preparation isn't necessary. Parks are generally safe, but not risk-free. Every year, hundreds of deaths occur across all parks from drowning, falls, vehicle accidents, exposure, and medical emergencies. Proper planning, hydration, weather awareness, and respecting park warnings dramatically reduce risks. Natural beauty comes with natural hazards. These 16 myths show that America's national parks are far more complex than most people realize. They're beautiful, they're powerful, and they require informed, responsible visitors. If you enjoyed this fact-driven deep dive and want more truth-focused explorations of nature, history, and culture, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.